You were not born wise. Wisdom is earned. And the Stoics? They left behind a blueprint not just for virtue, but for intellectual dominance. If you're ready to sharpen your mind and see the world through the eyes of a philosopher warrior, then these 15 lessons will change how you think forever. Let's dive into the mind of the Stoics, where clarity conquers chaos and reason rules emotion. These 15 lessons are not just ideas, they are weapons for the intelligent mind. 1. Control what you can, ignore what you can't. Intelligence isn't reacting to everything, it's knowing what deserves your energy. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Second, emotion is a servant, not a master. High intelligence means you don't let anger, fear, or pride dictate your moves. Epictetus reminds us, it's not things that upset us, but our judgment about things. Control the lens. You control your world. 3. Practice voluntary discomfort. Want sharper thinking? Get uncomfortable. Seneca practiced poverty to train his mind for adversity. He knew comfort dulls the blade of thought. 4. Think in reverse. Premeditatio malorum. Imagine the worst, not to live in fear, but to plan with clarity. The wise don't get blindsided, they prepare. That's intelligence in armor. 5. Be ruthlessly self-honest. A smart mind doesn't lie to itself. The Stoics journaled daily, not for ego, but to confront truth. No filter, no excuses, just raw self-mastery. 6. Silence is power. The more you talk, the less you listen. And the less you listen, the dumber you become. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak." 7th, train your mind like a warrior. Trains his body, reading, reflecting, debating, repeating. Intelligence is not a gift, it's a grind, and the Stoics were relentless thinkers. 8. Avoid the crowd. The mob is loud, impulsive, and mindless. Intelligence often stands alone. As Epictetus warned, avoid being one of the crowd. Think independently, even if it means standing in silence. 9. Focus on the essential. A scattered mind is a weak mind. Aurelius wrote, "If you seek tranquility, do less." Not laziness, precision. The intelligent do few things, but they do them well. 10. Be curious, not certain. Certainty is the death of learning. True Stoics ask questions, doubted assumptions, and challenge their own beliefs, because wisdom begins where ego ends. 11th. Use death as a filter, memento mori. Remember death, not to fear it, but to sharpen thought. When you realize time is short, you stop wasting it. That's how intelligence accelerates. 12. Learn from pain, not just books. Books teach theory, pain teaches reality. The Stoics didn't run from suffering, they mined it for wisdom. Turn your scars into study guides. 13. Master the art of pausing. In conversation, in reaction, in decision. Intelligence lives in the pause. Between stimulus and response lies your power to choose. 14. Build a fortress of principles. Rules, codes, disciplines. Smart people make fewer decisions because their values make them in advance. Principles free your mind to focus on what matters. 15. Live what you learn. Philosophy means nothing if it stays in your head. The Stoics lived their truth. They embodied intelligence because wisdom that isn't practiced is wasted. Every one of these lessons is a tool, sharp enough to cut through distraction, ego, and fear. But tools mean nothing if you don't use them. So ask yourself, which of these will you live today? Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Remember, intelligence isn't about knowing everything. It's about mastering yourself in a world that's constantly trying to distract you. That's what the Stoics knew. That's what the hustlers live. If you're ready to think sharper, live deeper, and lead with discipline, then you've already chosen the Stoic path. This is more than knowledge. It's a way of life. Subscribe to Stoic Hustle, where ancient wisdom fuels modern greatness.